Welcome to the off-season episode 5.
Welcome back, yo. No, Brandon, we got the intro for you. You know, you can listen on Spotify.
Yeah, word.
Podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Welcome back. We're talking tight ends today, y'all. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to take your intro, bro. Like, I just did 100%. Like,
No, we're chilling. We're chilling.
That's hilarious, bro. That's funny.
Oh, man. So,
All right, so I'm starting this today, aren't I? I totally just blanked on this, but according to Mel Kiper's top 5 list, I've got our first tight end, which I guess I'm just gonna kick it off. Sorry, guys, I'm totally just taking the reins here. But I got this tight end from Michigan, Marlon Klein. I don't know who the heck this guy is because of his film. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't want to hate on him or nothing. There's not really much production. He started at Notre Dame, didn't really get much from him. Went to Michigan from 23 to 25 and really didn't produce anything. Maybe the 25 season, having 24 receptions for 248 yards. That's not. I mean, hey, good for him. He got a touchdown. He got a touchdown out of his college season. Proud. Looking a little bit at his film, though, I mean, he's good when you need him to be. When no one else is open, I mean, you can look for him. He's good in the short game. Don't pass it to him long. At least for now, anyway. Give him time to develop in the NFL. Maybe something like that. If I had to give him a pro comp, I'm gonna have to give it to Green Bay's Packers tight end, Luke Musgrave. You can tell me if I pronounced that wrong or not.
Musgrave,
He's not bad. Yeah, he's not bad.
Their stats are low key really similar. They're both 6'6". The Packers tight end is 253 pounds and Wolverines is 250. So I mean, they're pretty similar. I'm not really sure what teams are low key looking to pick up a tight end right now. If you gave me 2 minutes, I could find you a couple teams that might be looking for him, but honestly, I just know that the Lions, we don't need him. we don't. We just got Isaac Tesla. I mean,
is he more of a blocking tight end or a receiving tight end?
I would say he's more of a blocking tight end. But give it a couple seconds and then have him run out. That's fine. I'd say he's more of kind of a last resort. Go to him if need be. But I mean, he's not bad. I think. I mean, let me do a little bit of a Google search, if you will.
All I'm hearing from Theo is that get 20 more pounds on your body and put your hand in the dirt. No.
I mean, to be honest, okay, I'm sorry, but we just talked about the wide receivers, and to go from talking about wide receivers to tight end and just watch the difference.
Yeah, but a good tight end is a mismatch. A good tight end is uncoverable.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
This guy could.
Or you could be a really good blocking tight end. You're a 6 offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? There's different builds.
Yeah, it was really funny. I literally just said the Lions don't need him. That's low key what Google said bro's best fit could be.
Mm.
I don't know. Talking about some other teams that are included on this list are the Ravens, the Bears, the Chargers, and the Packers. So a lot of the NFC North. So I low key could see this guy in the in the NFC North for some reason.
Hey, if this guy is as bad as you say, hey, I hope the Chargers draft him. Let's go.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't say that he's bad. I wouldn't say that he's bad. Yes, I'm making him sound like, oh my god, this guy's like a shit player. No, I just think he needs a lot more time to develop. He hasn't had like a real breakout season yet. So I mean, maybe the NFL is where his breakout belongs. Like, I'm not sure. But in terms of like projections, he's probably gonna be a day 3 pick. Probably. Just because, like I said, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time on the field. In terms of like number 1 target type. So I mean, just give him more time to develop, and I think he'll be a lot better of a player than I am currently saying he is. I'm sorry if you're listening. I'm not dogging you, I swear. But just a developmental thing. So that's my guy. Nothing too crazy on him, but could be good in development.
He like watches this episode for the first time, and then he's just like, "Yo, fuck that podcast. Isabella's a bitch."
You my
sorry,
op now.
man.
Isabella.
I'm sure Cortland Sutton feels the same way.
Yeah, facts.
Smoking that Cortland Sutton pack, bro.
And you out there in Bronco territory, so you better
I'm in his backyard.
you better increase to 10 or something, man.
I'd be close too if it was picked up in the NFC North. I better watch out. Like maybe I'll stay over here, away from the sports teams. Maybe I'll just stay over here. Except apparently, instead of the Chicago Bears, I could be going against the Gary Bears, which is even closer to me. So, I might just have to relocate, guys. Like I might just gotta move out of here.
If he finds this, you might have to.
Yo, Tennessee, here I come, bro. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Catch y'all later.
Does that mean that I'm next?
Who's number 4? Is Brandon?
Is it me? Yeah, I was gonna say I have Eli Raridan. Is that?
Oh, okay.
Are we going from bottom
Okay.
to top?
Yeah.
Well,
How do you say that? How do you say that?
I would hope to God, Q, that I'm not starting off number 1 based off of what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Is it Raridan?
Let me look.
I'm not.
Well, while we're looking that up, I'm gonna go ahead and get into him. He's a tight end from Notre Dame, 4th on this list. He's listed at 6'7", 251.
How tall is he?
Pretty big dude. What's that?
Yeah.
How tall is he?
6'7".
Oh, bro. Alright, everyone for the video.
Yeah.
A bad carry.
In 2025, he had 32 receptions for 482 yards, with an average of 15.1 yards per catch.
I bet that good.
And then as long as 65. He didn't score any touchdowns, but he was very productive. And I mean, knowing Notre Dame's offense, they kind of like opened up into a passing offensive game this year, but yeah, for them to utilize, like watching them, he's definitely a weapon. One thing that I did realize in looking him up is that he's had multiple ACL tears in his career. But the medicals,
same knee or what?
You know, that's a great question. I don't know that. But I mean, regardless, having multiple ACL tears isn't a good sign.
Not
Yes,
but his medicals did check out clear at the combine. So I mean, like as of right now, there's no concerns for him. It's just a history for me that kind of stood out to me. But like in watching him, I watched a lot of his games. 2 games I watched really closely was them against Miami and against Ohio State. And man, this guy's got sure hands. He's 6'7", right? So I can't even say his height anymore without.
Yo, by the way, he did tear his ACL in the same knee, and they were
The same knee?
Oh,
Okay.
months. Yeah, it was his right knee
Within 10 months?
Oh, I was
Within
gonna say
10 months.
Yeah.
He tore it
So
twice.
I want to. I'm glad you said that. I want to touch on something that I watched an interview of this kid, and I'm a huge fan of this guy. But yeah, like I said, the medicals check out clear. He's got sure hands. He can, for his size, he makes crazy adjustments. He actually used to be a basketball player. I saw, and looking him up, there's highlights of him like slamming it. And yeah,
Oh,
he's
no
pretty.
more.
He's like no, he's still athletic, isn't he? That's what I'm saying. Like I had like for me to discover that he had 2 ACL tears. I'm shocked to see how this man plays, but to continue on, yeah, he does a really good job at finding gaps underneath, like in the zones. So like he can, especially like when the play breaks down and the ball's still not coming out. He looks like a quarterback's best friend, and I feel like that's going to translate to the league. I mean, defenses, I'm not going to get into that. I feel like he's my favorite thing about him is he's tough to bring down, like in highlight reels and a lot of like his snaps that he takes where he's got the ball in his hands. It takes at least 2 people to get him down, sometimes 3. Yeah, he's got a lot of toughness to him. I did notice he can play both inline and offset, which is cool. Because that's gonna most teams looking at him as a prospect don't feel like they're really channeled into just like playing him as like right now we have a lot of just like receiver tight ends. It's kind of like a trend right now. This guy's kind of like your he's got diversity in his gameplay. Like I said, he's not afraid to put his nose down. But one thing that I thought was cool is he's from a family of offensive linemen. Not only that, he's from his family has strong connections to Notre Dame, where he obviously is just getting ready to depart from. His father, Scott Raridan Jr., was a former 4-star offensive tackle recruit who played at Notre Dame from 2002 to 2006.
Oh, when?
It was in that boy's blood.
Yeah, and then his grandfather, Scott Raridan Sr., obviously to his son Jr., was a Notre Dame strength coach in the late 80s, and then he played tackle at Nebraska in the early 80s. So I mean, there's definitely some history there.
Yeah,
and I watched this. Yeah, I watched this interview of this man, and I forget the 2 gentlemen he was talking with on CBS Sports or NBC. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. What matters is they asked him about this. They were like, "Well, you've got these ACL injuries. How do you think? Like, what do you say to these teams that are may have issue with that?" And he said, that those injuries were the best thing that could have ever happened to me. It brought me closer to the people around me. It made me like a better person. And like it showed, like when you look at like the player, I didn't watch a lot. I'll be honest, I didn't watch a ton of his 24 tape, but I did see some of his 24 tape. He's a different player. So yeah, I think the only thing I'm leaving out now is my comp for him, right? I didn't think about this until I heard it and I forgot to think of this, but I would say George Kittle for real because he's bigger. He's bigger than George Kittle, but like the play style, the tenacity, the ability to play inline and offset. He likes to be physical. Like he said in an interview talking about Notre Dame, he was like, my first year there, they kicked my butt and I loved it. So like he's a dude that's gonna be a quarterback's best friend, a running back's best friend. I mean, there's a big reason why Jeremiah Love looks great, and a lot of those runs are coming off the same side. Yeah, their line's great too, but they're running off number 9 over there, Eli Raridan. So I'm surprised. I don't know why he's number 4 on this list. I'm really interested to see the tight ends that follow, but Eli Raridan.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, at least it's better than that interview of
Makai Lemon.
It sounds a lot better, which is good. I like watching George Kittle personally, so like that's a good comp. I like that comp. From what
George Kittle's a beast. He's a beast.
So.
Yeah, he is a beast. Definitely one of the best tight ends in the league for sure.
Yeah, when he's healthy.
Well,
so he really sounds like George Kittle because that nigga always gets hurt too. So George Kittle's not gonna break.
Yeah,
yeah, literally.
We can see.
Besides the ACLs, but like
I don't think I don't know if there's a history beyond that though. I mean, I know those are major injuries, but I think beyond that he's been a healthy scratch. So I would take him. And projection. I thought I saw like 4th, 5th round pick. I feel like that's disrespectful. I'd take him in the top like 20.
I mean, if he's the
One,
fourth
one.
best tight end, there's no way he goes in
mean,
round
with
4. Like he needs to go.
Yeah, I'd say top
I
100,
guess.
top 120. Like if he gets that far, that's a treat. That's a surefire
Right.
treat. And every other team that passed on him is foolish beyond
Yeah.
round 2 or 3.
I
Like
mean, maybe like with injuries, maybe that's why he's so far down. But like, otherwise, the question is why? Why is he
I'm
so
taking a
far?
gamble.
Yeah, I mean,
These are
if
rookies.
it's a risk, if you're a team and you have that option, you like don't have like high risk, like not like high reward, but like I guess no, actually low risk, high reward for that guy.
Mhm.
I mean, go for it. Like, why not?
Think about the compensation and like who's to say he doesn't fall to like a late 2, early 3, or mid 3, or
Right.
the compensation is not going to be crazy, and you didn't give up much for him. If he gets hurt, work with him, train him, strengthen the knee. You have such a talented, like hard worker that you would have in your locker room. So
Yeah, for sure. Oh, show.
Also, you got his name right, by the way. Just- I
Win.
looked it up.
It was,
Oh, it's
Utah
my
next.
turn now, huh? I'm next.
sir.
Number 3. Number 3.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I got Dalen Bentley out of Utah. Um, I'm kind of with Isabella on this one. the way that you made your tight end sound, your tight end needs to be higher than both of ours. So he's a senior out of Utah. He played 3 seasons, freshman, sophomore, senior. He had no catches his freshman year. Sophomore year, he only had 2 catches for 17 yards, I believe. And then I wrote it down here at least that his senior year, he had 13 games played, 48 receptions, 620 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Okay.
He's 6'4", 250, 255 to be exact. And the thing at his combine was his arm length. He has a 34-inch reach, like with his arms.
Is that
So
good or bad?
he has 34 is pretty good for like pass catching, like length and all that stuff. He had a 4.6 40. The thing that got me was he had 25 reps on the bench, 225. So that's pretty good for a
That's
tight end.
crazy.
Watching some of his film, the strengths that I wrote down was he has a very big wingspan, very like nice hand control. Like he can high point the ball. Soft hands, they're sticky, very little drop. The only thing that I'm gonna knock him on with his weakness is that I did not see a lot of good run blocking from him. It seemed like it was hard for him to, when he was on the line, it seemed like hard for him to fill his gaps correctly when he was run blocking.
Mm.
So, like, definitely a decent pass catcher, but the one thing that he needs to work on is run blocking. Going back to blocking, he does excel in going into the second level and meeting those safeties and safeties and linebackers at that second level, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like he's not the flashiest tight end to me. I'm not trying to shit on him or anything, but like that's not a tight end that I personally like to watch. But I can see him definitely being a backup to a George Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see him being a backup to a George Kittle or Jake Ferguson or something like that. I actually comped him from watching his gameplay. I put Tucker Kraft as his ceiling. That's who I think that, like, if he develops well enough, that's who I think his ceiling is.
Another
But
Green
I
Bay
also,
tight end.
yeah, another Green Bay tight end. And to go back on what Isabella said, I comp my guy to Luke Musgrave and Bretton Strange from the Jaguars.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll meet in the middle with you on that one.
Yeah, hey, see, right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw a lot of good backup tight end play. Has potential to be a starter, but there's just not a whole lot of college experience that a lot of other guys that we have talked about in previous episodes and possibly on this tight end episode that really like makes me think like, oh, that could be the guy. Like we just got to see how they pan out and develop.
Like we just talked about Brandon's guy, and now it's just like it's like my guy, Brandon's prodigy, your guy. You know.
I see him going 4th or 5th round.
Dang.
I definitely see him going up there, day 3. He could possibly go undrafted just because he doesn't have the stats to back it up. But
only one season, really.
Yeah, only one season. So the teams that I saw that I thought could be the best fit for him and are currently looking at him are the 49ers, the Saints, and the Dolphins. I could definitely see him going to either of those teams because you never know what you have with George Kittle. The Dolphins, Darren Waller can only survive for so much longer before he fails in his rap music career again. And the Saints, Taysom Hill can only stay so healthy. Right. So that is my take on, I almost said Dalen Bentley.
So it leaves me with Joe Royer from the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Cincinnati. Okay.
Cincinnati.
Travis Kelce 2.0? No.
So Joe Royer. Well, first, he's 6'5", 250. Has a very nice frame. The first thing I want to get into is I was watching his combine and like looking at the combine like breakdown that they do on like the NFL app. So he wasn't rated too high at anything. His total score for like combine tight end rank was 22nd. His athleticism score was 23rd. His production score was 19th, and that was his best thing that he scored at. I was looking at his strengths. I was looking at his weaknesses. And after watching the film, a little bit of film, he's good. He has a lot of work to do though. He
Damn, nobody impressed with their player, bro.
Yeah, so well,
I mean, Brandon was.
The thing is,
yeah,
we have, and we knew this because we went into this, knowing that this was a defense-heavy draft. I think that's like the meat and bones of this draft, and will ultimately be the meat and bones of this podcast. I think that's where we're gonna get the most, excited and, because that's like the best part of the draft. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't too impressed. I'm not gonna shit on him. I mean, it's just like the stats. The stats don't really back up, anything like too much. He had in 29 receptions for 416 yards, and 4 touchdowns. I mean, he averaged 14. So like he was looking good. Like when I was watching his film, he kind of like he has good hands. He's not really a great blocker or anything, so I can't really say much about his blocking. But I don't think he's a blocking tight end anyway. But as far as his ability, like just from the receiving standpoint, I mean, bro got some nice hands. I can't lie. Like he barely dropped the ball. Um, and he was like I'm talking like like contested or like in collision type of catches, and he was just holding it down. So that looked good. But kind of like what DJ was saying, I definitely want to see him get down more and maybe even put like 10 pounds on or something. And like because I feel like every tight end needs that. Like you have to be able to hold it down on the run blocking as well. Kind of like my guy Dallas Goddard, yo. Like Dallas Goddard, he really does do both really well. I feel like he doesn't get enough credit. And that's not my player comp, but like he does a wonderful job at blocking and no one really says anything about it. And then he also, like he'll have his games where he'll pop off like I think a couple seasons ago, I think like 2 seasons ago or something, where he just kind of like came out and did his thing and like literally was like the number one for the game, and it was beautiful. But Joe Royer, I think, has the capability to do it. I think maybe if he goes to the right team, has the right coaching, and like learns how to block better. I think his giraffe projection. Let me see. I had this pulled up before. Yeah, he's like a third or fourth rounder. I could see him going a little bit earlier. It just depends on what ultimately the teams want. I don't think that he's gonna go any earlier. I honestly, personally think that he could go later. Because this is such a defense heavy draft, as we've been, saying so much. I think that's what everybody's gonna be focused on. So I do think he will be drafted for sure. I don't even know where like I think he could go, to be honest. I don't know what teams really need a tight end, to keep it real. So maybe you guys could help me. But
49ers, Saints, Dolphins. No, I'm just kidding.
The Lions, the NFC North.
I mean, well, definitely Miami.
Jets could use
because
anybody.
They don't have anything.
True.
That too, but no one wants to go to the Jets. I wouldn't even wish that on him.
Didn't Judkins just get out of the Cleveland too?
Who?
What was that?
Didn't Quinion Judkins just? No, yeah. Sorry, I'm mixing. Yeah, I said Judkins. I meant to say David Njoku. Yeah.
I think David. I don't know. I didn't see anything today or recently. I think he's still a free agent unless you guys know anything about him signing somewhere.
I haven't heard anything on him yet.
I think he visited with the Ravens, but I don't think he signed anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen him actually get signed anywhere. So
you know what? With all the hate that I have for my team, get Evan Ingram's bum ass and draft with Michael's player or Brandon's player. So how you gonna have these 6 and drops in a year? Hey, take my
That's
guy.
crazy.
No.
Take my guy.
I could see him going to Denver actually.
I see an article: Broncos get renewed push to add David Njoku. It's the first thing that popped up.
Hey,
Okay.
I'll take it. It's better than Evan Ingram's ass.
To kind of
Evan
like
Ingram
close
kinda
out
fell out.
Joe Royer though, real quick. I think he's one of those tight ends where like kind of also like what DJ said, he's gonna be a good backup. Yeah, like it's just his production is not bad. He just didn't get a lot of it. Obviously, like I hope that he shocks me. I hope that he gets more production in the NFL, and I mean that would be great. Maybe even the Eagles could pick him up if he is good. Because we're kind of having like a tight end situation. I don't know. I mean, we signed Dallas for one more year, but I don't know if we're gonna keep him. So maybe that's what we're looking for, like a tight end in the future. I don't know. And how we trust though. But yeah. I guess to go back to the stats, his 24 season, he had 50 catches. So that was his most productive season with only 522 yards. So he had 29 receptions in 25 with 416 yards and 4 touchdowns with an average of 14 yards. So he had like a little bit of a like I don't want to call it a breakout season, but like I mean 29 catches, 416 yards, like not bad, especially
Per
averaging
catch, that's
14.
pretty good.
Yeah,
For
like per catch. Yeah, he averaged 14. So like it's good. The 25 season, he caught more and only had like 100 more yards. And he had like almost double the amount of catches and then one less touchdown. So I mean, he's going to be good. Wherever he goes, we'll see what happens. He just wasn't, he wasn't anything crazy to me. So, but yeah, that's Joe Royer.
Joe Royer out of Cincinnati. Not Travis
Royer out of
Kelsey comp.
Cincinnati.
No.
Oh wait, I never gave a player comp.
I was gonna
did
say,
I?
yeah, what was the comp?
The comp,
Dallas Goater.
no, definitely not. My boy can block, yo.
He puts his hands in the dirt, you know?
He puts his hands in the mud. You know what I'm saying? I guess Tyler Croft would be my player comp from my God, where is he at now?
Is that another Packers tight end?
Was that it? No, that Tucker Kraft is the Packers tight end. Tyler Croft
I
was
think he
the
was
Jets
like,
tight end, right?
yeah, he was on the Jets, and I think he was with Miami too. I think he was on like a
Okay.
couple teams, but yeah, that's my like. I mean, it's just nothing crazy, and it's almost like a floor comparison, but there's not much to go off of. So like, I can't really give him anything, too crazy. Obviously, like I said, I hope he shocks me, but I mean, we'll see.
You got enough hatred for your player too, or like
Drum roll, please,
or
for
nah?
Q, the number one tight end here. No,
Hopefully, he's good, yo.
Yeah, so I had Kenyon Sadiq, unanimous number one tight end in the class, coming out of Oregon. I had to rep the shirt, you know what I'm saying? He's 6'3", 241.
Hey, how many natties have they won?
No, I can't even say anything about Nebraska.
Just look at the middle of their field, brother. Just look at the middle of their field.
Yeah, just look at the logo. Yeah, just look at the logo.
Wow.
So y'all don't really seem to be fan of your players that y'all are covering, but like this dude's a beast, yo. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was telling Brandon this the other day. When I haven't used Oregon in NCAA this year, honestly, but when I used him last year, I remember using Sadiq and thinking that he was just like a big ass like wide receiver or something like that. Like he was fast as hell, cut. Yeah, like he's a beast. So he set some records a record at the combine. He has the fastest 40-yard dash by a tight end, 4.39. He has the second best vertical jump ever at the combine for a tight end, 43.5 vertical. And then the third best broad jump ever at 11.1. And he bench pressed, DJ, you talking about your dude hit like 25 bench or reps on the bench. He hit 26. And again, this dude is built like, like fucking Calvin Johnson or some shit like that. Like this dude's crazy. Yeah, like dude's a beast. Pros, I would say he's obviously just like a specimen. Like he's an athlete, just like a pure athlete. Like linebackers are going to be too slow to cover him. DBs are going to be too small for him. Like the highlight reel I watched earlier, the first clip was him split out wide like he's a receiver. Bro just runs a hitch. He catches the ball. The corner comes up to tackle him. He just like he just throws dude off. Granted, it was like Montana State or something, like some school I've never heard of, but like, yeah, it was.
Little bro.
Yeah, it was like, come on now, like, did y'all? Yeah, it was bad, but I don't think that happened just because it's Montana State. Like he's a specimen. I noticed a lot of his touchdowns when I was watching. He split out wide because, I mean, again, he's like a big-ass wide receiver pretty much. You don't need to have him sitting down with his hand in the dirt. You kind of want him creating the mismatch on the outside. His stats aren't great. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was kind of funny hearing y'all say the same thing about y'all's players. That would be my con. I really don't have a con. He's a decent run blocker. Even in some of the clips I saw, he was, doing his thing in the run game. He's not George Kittle in the run game, but he's good enough as a receiving tight end that as long as he's not getting shoved around out there, you can keep him on the field, I think. His best season was this past year, 51 catches, 560 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So those are good numbers. And he plays on an offense where, it's Oregon. Like they're not getting their tight end the ball, right? Like they have fast running backs, they have fast receivers. Like he's not going to get the ball like that. 2024 he had 24 catches, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. In 2023 he had 5 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. So again, the numbers are a little underwhelming, and that's the big con I would say for him. But I think he's just kind of underused. Like I think if he went to like any of these other schools are talking about, he would have better numbers and be a higher priority in an offense. My pro con for him would be Kyle Pitts for obvious reasons. He's just a pure.
Oh God, let's go! I was fucking thinking that in my head. I was like, he's a
Yeah,
better
same.
Kyle
I was
Pitts,
like, I see
isn't he?
Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle
he's
Pitts. Well,
he
Kyle
looks like
Pitts
a
said
better
that.
Kyle Pitts, honestly. Like
What
I
about like a
don't.
Trey McBride type of like?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he looks. I don't know. I'm not trying to gas him up, but he looks like he's gonna be good. Like I'm not gonna lie. Just
where
the build is just
I had a little
crazy.
moment where I like had like a jaw drop, and the reason why, because I know, like, I think y'all were looking at me, some of y'all.
Yeah.
I looked at his NFL Combine stuff, and holy shit, this guy's a
Yeah, he's
freak,
a
bro.
beast.
He's a fucking freak.
That's what I'm saying.
4.39 on the 40.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's a little bit smaller than like our guys. I think he's the smallest one actually out of all of our
Yeah, I
tight
think that
ends.
sounds about right.
But
He definitely the fastest though.
definitely the fastest by far. Like I know my
I
guy had
mean,
like somewhere between like a 4.8, and that wasn't even like in the combine. I don't even think
Damn.
he ran. So he's like kind of
I mean,
slow.
damn. Did he run?
Right, he
That's what
like
I'm saying. Like
I ain't a
that's what
marathon.
I'm saying. But my guy was stronger, like that type of thing anyway. But dude, like just a freakish athlete. Like it's insane. Like he had a fucking 43.5 vertical jump. Holy shit. Like guy's like just an animal, bro. Like wow.
bro,
That's what I'm
my
saying.
guy only had a 35.
Yeah,
Animal,
he's
bro.
he's
I'm
an
actually
animal.
excited for your tight end. Like, holy.
Yeah, he's a position. He's a player that for where I think he could go. Honestly, I could see him going anywhere from between say 13 to just anywhere in the first round. The Rams pick at 13. I don't think them
That'd be
adding him would
crazy.
be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that'd be like a crazy in a bad way pick if they were to just say fuck it, we'll get a tight end. They have Puka, Devontae Adams, and a tight end nobody can cover. Or
That'd be kind of scary.
yeah, I'd
Yeah,
honestly
they have
prefer
just like
the
3 tight ends on, or no, 4 tight ends. They have the most tight ends signed to their roster.
who
So
the
like
Rams.
another one.
Yeah, because they got their starter's Higby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got Higby, Terrence Ferguson, Jake Ferguson's brother, and then they have like 2 more.
Which
So
is
like,
crazy that both brothers are in the league as tight ends.
Yeah, that
So
is
he's
wild.
definitely not going to the Rams. And okay, I could see him going to the Ravens. I guess I'd rather see the Ravens get him than a wide receiver because Lamar Jackson just doesn't throw the ball to receivers like that well. I'd honestly rather see them get a tight end than a receiver. Hot take. Um, yeah, I think any team like there's maybe like 5 or so tight ends that I think are like better receivers in the league right now. Obviously we don't know how it's gonna translate, but like his potential is up there. So I think it could be somebody should take him in the first round, definitely.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure.
man, that'd be crazy. Imagine having Kenyon Sadiq instead of Mark Andrews in that Ravens divisional game.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
no,
Yeah.
for real.
I had to throw a dig real quick. You know, I had to.
Got nothing to say.
If you guys will indulge me, I meant to play this when I was talking about Eli. I wanted to share. If you're not watching this, watch it. Pause it.
Just
Jump on
come to
YouTube. Watch
come
it.
YouTube, bro. Come on.
If not, you'll just be catching their reactions to Eli Raridon's tape. I'm just gonna play about a minute of this. You'll catch where I'm exactly all the things I'm saying. He's not fast. He's not gonna run away from. Actually, there's clips in this where he's getting run down. But that's not the point. That's actually
Oh.
that won't even matter to y'all. You'll see. 1, 2. You know what I'm saying?
Two guys, yep.
Offset. That's a tutty.
There's two there, yeah.
He's 6'7".
All right, bro.
So like if he catches it open field, I'm sorry if it's lagging a little bit here.
You're
1,
good.
2.
Yeah, there's two guys. Dang.
Here's him blocking.
Okay.
Here's him. I think blocking again. Yeah, it shows like he's just
blocking
tough, bro.
An edge too.
Sit down.
Oh, he put his head in
Sit
the
down.
dirt.
1.
Yeah, like your guys are free.
Okay. I mean, out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's consistent. He's blocking, pushing the edge out
Let
of the
him
way.
block, like so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, all right, you want to see me? Let's go, bro.
Yeah, like I love that.
Like that's an edge
For
setter.
real, though. Yeah,
This is the play I was talking about though, where he's not fast. But look at this. This is a threat regardless.
Oh my
Still a threat.
Still
a threat.
Yeah, it don't matter.
He got caught.
He's bro.
That's still what 30, 40 yards down the field.
Yeah, yards.
Yeah, he got tracked down by a DB. I just wanted y'all to see that because like I said, he's versatile. He'll line up anywhere, and if he's got a block, I'm sorry for whoever's got to stand in his way.
Right.
That's kind of like old boy from the Steelers, that tall ass dude that they got. What's his name?
Malik Washington.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Or Darnell
bro.
Washington.
Yeah, Darnell Washington. He's a freak, bro. Like you said, I feel bad for whoever has to guard him every week. Like he's nuts, bro. He's just tall and like, yeah, like you'll flag him down, but it's also gonna take 2-3 people to bring him down. Like,
Right.
Nuts.
Hold on, let me call John Elway real quick. What was his name again?
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yo, are we gonna talk about that JSN contract real quick though?
Yeah, let's get updated on that because
4-year, 168 million, most paid wide receiver of all times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
120 guaranteed.
The only reason why he's the highest paid right now is because Puka is speed running the Antonio Brown system.
I was about to say, did you guys see that news today on him? Did you guys see that?
On Puka? About the girl saying he was like anti-Semitic and shit like that?
And he bit her?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see none of that. Wait, who? JSN?
No, Puka.
Puka. I did
hear about that. No, I did hear about that.
Yeah, it like that whole thing. Like if you look at it, like Puka did that Aiden Ross stream. Then
and they've been on his ass ever since. Where he got the humiliation ritual.
He did the Aiden Ross stream. Then his brother Kai Nakua, shout out the UFL. No, just his brother got caught stealing an NBA player's car. Then he did all of this stuff with that girl. So like, man, he's just speed running like a bad career. Like he's a great player, phenomenal player, but he's just speed running.
Yeah.
Oh,
it says like he's apparently being sued for the. Yeah, he's being sued over it. That's a wild.
Yeah, bro. He's honestly he got. This isn't the first time he's come up in the news with this, though. Like with being reckless. Now he's 24 years old, so he is young. A lot of these kids don't really come from much, but you're gonna lose almost everything you got because now you're making yourself a target. You know what I mean? When you go out like this, people gonna see, oh, Puka's out. I could say whatever happened, and most people gonna believe it. You know what I mean? So you're just
Yeah.
making yourself a target, bro. Like, I don't know how y'all feel about this. I know you're not listening to my take on it, but like, there's no reason you can't just have, your homies over and have or if you want to go out and be public, why you got to be reckless about it? Like, we all know we all know who you are,
You got public image.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Not only that,
Not
So
to
like, bro,
mention your
yeah,
like,
employers look
so
at that.
you're literally one of the best receivers in the league right now. You know what I mean? Like, hands down. Like, there's no reason to be out there jeopardizing that and, like jeopardizing who you are and where you are and how far you've
Or
made
your
it.
safety. Think about the time period
That
that we're
too.
living in. You say something wrong to somebody.
Yo, look at what like, not to get political, but look at what happened to bro last year. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Who's
bro.
bro?
Real talk.
CK?
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm.
Real
That's why I
talk.
said I'm gonna keep my
Yeah.
mouth shut, bro.
Yeah. He got, you know what I'm saying? Like, for speaking his mind. So that's literally what it is. Like, that's what it comes down to. We live in a crazy world. You
The
gotta
sad
protect
reality that
everything.
we're in, you know what I mean?
For real.
But you're not, you may feel like it, but you're not immortal. You are human, you know what I mean? And you're gonna catch the wrong person whose jealousy is such a driving factor for people to do some wild stuff too. So
Yeah.
like,
Envy, for sure.
It's crazy. It's like
100%.
Yeah. Absolutely wild.
man goes out there, gets hammered and says, "Oh, Sam Darnold doesn't belong to be in the Super Bowl," and then goes and bites a girl on her cheek. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what?
there's videos of him. I'm not gonna pull it up and call him out like that because like I said, he's a young man and he's gonna hopefully mature and grow up and realize, you know what I mean? There's multiple videos out there, man, of him like trying to throw hands with like pedestrians, and I mean like people, like regular people that don't be like, you gonna catch the wrong person. That's all. You gonna catch the wrong person. He's not gonna try and throw hands with you.
Yeah, you can pull out the strap, bro. Like,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
gonna
Bro
be
is
it.
That's
So
what
they
I'm
not
don't.
saying.
At that point, they don't care who you are, bro. They're gonna put you
Right.
down. Real talk.
Right. You y'all see that interview with Cam Scott?
Oh my
It's
goodness,
this
I
real
think I know
quick. I
what you're
know
talking about.
It's Cam Scatterboo. I already know it was crazy.
where he said,
Yeah,
I can't find the clip like directly without other people. Like most of the clips I find are people that are giving reactions to it, and I don't care to hear your reaction. I just want to get to the point. In short, he was on a podcast with somebody, and I bring this up because we had conversations about this about him, and the gentleman interviewing him asked him how he feels about CTE. He said it's not real. Um, he then follows up. They say asthma's not real. Like for little kids, like that's just, you guys are just soft. Like grow up. What y'all think
Whether or
about
not
that? Like,
everybody runs into a brick wall and straight trains their neck on a brick wall every day.
what kind of exercises? You know
He
what?
got
No,
asthma.
not here. Hold up.
Man,
Actually,
like,
that
yo,
man can't breathe. No,
Hit it for the one time.
he
Yo.
already did.
yo, it's about to
Look
be
at
a
this.
clip,
Look
yo.
at this. What exercise is that? What exercise? That man right there. All right. Yeah, he's a grab job. What exercise is that?
Yeah,
like that's a joke to him.
That was him?
Yeah, that was Scatterboo.
Oh, wow.
That's not the interview I was talking about. Again, I couldn't find a clean one without someone else talking over it. I'm listening. Those of y'all listening, or like you guys here, just look up like Scatterboo interview asthma or CTE or whatever, and it's like, I think he did come out later on and like apologize about it, but like, what's he thinking? Like, you gonna be the one that come out with it?
Yeah. Hey, you know, speaking of tight ends, because we just talked about prospects, how do y'all feel about Travis Kelce signing that 3-year extension for $60 million?
yeah.
It's not real.
That's
not real.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that because I thought at first they were gonna sign a 1 year with him.
It is. It essentially is. It's like if you look at the numbers, There are void years built into that. It's really like a 1 year.
Like
I think it's
so many
like
guaranteed.
yeah, it's like a one. Like
Yeah.
you can chop it up to be a 1 year negligible amount like that. He's not gonna. I think there was some like stipulation in there. Someone could fact check me on this, but in the contract it was like if he's still on the roster post June 2027, there's like a huge bump in his pay. I, let's be real, owners gonna try and cut money. I mean, it's Travis Kelce, he's already old, so like what you gonna get from him in 27 that's better than what we've seen in 25. It's not faster, it's not stronger, it's not, it's a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked at it and it says he's getting a 3-year extension, 57 mil, 12 million guaranteed.
1 year, $12 million deal.
It's essentially acting. That's what it says, as a 1-year deal with option to reevaluate, providing flexibility to both sides.
That ain't happening.
But also, so when I initially saw it, I said, really, a 3-year deal for somebody who is 36 years old at tight end? I said, if he plays 3 years, he's going to be 40. He's going to be a 40-year-old man catching
You're not going to want to
balls.
be looking at young defensive ends coming at him.
To be honest with you, I thought he was gonna retire. Like that's genuinely what I thought was gonna happen with him, especially after this season.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL and everything, so I was like, oh, he's definitely getting out of there. And he already, bro, got the success. Like, come on, you got all the rings already
Bro's
now.
got
Like,
Taylor Swift money. He doesn't
yeah, that
need
too.
NFL
Like,
money.
and he's married. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go live your life.
Is he
bro.
still
When
running
you
a
live your-
podcast as well with his brother?
Yeah, with his brother.
Yeah, they do still do that
He's
podcast.
he's still got a lot of endeavors going. Like his life isn't football.
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Like, at this point, he's just doing it for the love of the game. But like, I don't know, bro.
Hey,
Just
for the
Pat
love
needs
of
to
the
do
The
something
game.
same
there.
anymore?
For the love
Can you
of the
produce
game.
the same?
Nah,
what I
nigga,
mean?
love
Like,
of the game. Niggas who love the game are those like 40-year-old niggas you see that like play in those leagues and they out there getting fucking injured and shit, bro. Like for no money, bro.
For no,
Like,
for
yeah,
no
that's
bread.
love of the game.
that's
These
true.
niggas
That's
getting
love of
paid
the
millions of
game.
dollars to play fucking football. Fuck all that shit, bro. They get paid a lot of money. Bro.
Yeah, that's true. But like,
Fuck all that
the
love of the
contract's
game.
inflated though, because he's really only getting like what 12 from this
Yeah,
one
12.
season, which is probably
12
what he's gonna
million
end up doing.
guaranteed.
Like, I highly doubt he
12
comes
million
back
guaranteed
another
in 1
year.
year.
I highly
Nah.
doubt it.
And if he does, they'll restructure that shit. He's not seeing that
Yeah,
money.
definitely.
That's
So
if they
he-
choose to keep him.
Yeah, exactly.
That too.
He has 12 million guaranteed, and then he'll get paid 20 million for this season that he plays, and then it says there's void years in salary cap for 2027, 2028.
Don't look beyond 2026.
Yeah, this is probably the year that like his last year.
Yeah.
So he's hoping that they win a Super Bowl.
They're not
And
going
they-
anywhere either. I don't know why he signed up for this. See, that's what I was just about to say. That I was like,
Yeah.
why did he come back?
Maybe he has maybe he's gonna break some records or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna pass somebody on the list.
Is he close to? Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah,
maybe he
it
just
could
placed a
be.
bet and he's gotta stay there, bro. Like,
Is there a Jason Witten? Is there a
Maybe.
Jason Witten record that has to be broken?
I'm gonna see.
If that's the case, I can't do that. Really, I can't even say that. With it.
Can't even say it with a straight face.
No, that's not even funny.
Hey, I know what record he ain't breaking. Standing Sharks. Let me tell you something.
Shay.
No, Shay.
Oh, Unc.
I mean, I don't know. I'm
Unc.
looking at receiving yards.
He already passed Jason Witten.
Mm-hmm. Different eras.
He's
Yeah.
No, he hasn't passed Jason Witten.
For sure.
He's 44 yards away.
But yeah, so yeah.
He did
From all time receiving yards, he's 44 yards away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
From
so I
Jason
guess,
Witten.
yeah.
Yeah, Jason Witten has 13,046. He has 13,002.
Don't you do it.
So
he's gonna
okay,
do
so
it.
he's not
That's what
even.
I'm saying. There has to be like a numbers reason why. Like he's only behind. Right now, he's third.
He's
And
only
he's like
behind Tony
he's
Gonzalez. Right?
2,123 or 25. I'm sorry, yards away from Tony Gonzalez to like 2 or 3 good seasons. He already has Let's see touchdowns.
He already got Shannon Sharp.
He's 5th in touchdowns. Yeah, he has
Wow.
20 more touchdowns than Shannon Sharp.
Right, okay, you got me.
He has 20 more touchdowns. He has like 200 more catches, 3,000 more yards.
I think Unk still looked like he could play in the league. If he could suit up, he might be able to.
Yeah, because he on them fucking steroids.
He's not in a 1 year with.
He'd be sitting in that chair. He'd be like,
Yeah, that nigga.
his
That
neck
nigga-
muscles have neck
Who
muscles,
would he?
bro.
You think he's going back to like the Ravens or something for 1 year?
Nah, why you got to go to the Ravens?
That's his. What you mean? Like, what you mean? That's his
bread and butter,
He
baby.
be pulling for I don't think Ray would be able to come back. But like, imagine, you know what I'm saying? Always Shay out there running routes.
Shannon Sharp still needs his restitution from the Ravens. Still needs his rest.
Yo, Unk, turn around. I'm throwing the ball to you. That shit just flies past him.
He over here like, hey,
Just run. Just run. You
Just
got it.
run,
No,
Unk. Just
I ain't
run.
going nowhere.
Here, we're gonna be like on the 25. We're just gonna have a play. You're just gonna go down
You
there. We're gonna break one. We're gonna just extend our record, and then you're done for the season. Thank you so much for
You're
coming.
done.
It's been a
I can
pleasure.
see it.
Congratulations.
It's been a pleasure.
He'd be like, I tell you what, you can see me running to the sideline, taking these pads off.
That's the only place I'm running. Actually, I'm not running on the field. Catch me walking on the field.
Yo, I just imagine him. He's just like, yo, skip. Yeah.
He's running his route.
Come on,
He's
Skip.
running his route. He's like, let me tell you something, Skip.
Yeah, word.
Nah, you're
on the
never
phone.
he's got a block for the other people. Nope, he just goes down. See ya.
Yeah.
This
Nope.
man, yo.
Man, that man Shannon Sharp gonna be on the phone like he did on the Broncos sideline.
Yeah, just. No, we need Shicey Shay out there. If he goes out there to Baltimore, we need
Yeah.
Shicey Shay.
Bro, Shiesty said,
Yo,
no.
sign on one day with the Cowboys so he can be shiesty with GP.
With GP.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. I gave DP the best game of his life.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That's
That was
funny.
great.
Hold on,
Oh, no.
man.
He about to pull up the picture of Shay in the sky.
Yep.
They want,
We're gonna wrap
they
it up
want
right
to be
after
a
this.
Wyatt.
We on the
They want
topic
to
of
be.
him.
Oh.
Take a look at Unk, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take a look at Unk, y'all.
Wow.
Can you like
God
center it
damn.
next time you wear that thing? I mean,
Wait.
Like
Wait,
it looks
no,
like he
yeah,
cut the hole out of like.
Imagine that
Yeah.
big ass nigga being in your crib trying to rob you, bro. Like, that would not be a good day, yo.
Bro, I'm not even.
I mean, like, at least put
grabbing
it on right, brother. Like,
I'm not even.
I get the
grabbing
feeling
my
he's not
9. I'm
moving
grabbing
very
this
very
plug.
fast. Yeah, I was gonna say I get this strong feeling he may not be moving too quickly. He be complaining about his knees a lot too. So just find a set of stairs and you'll be cool.
Hey, you know what they used to do back in the day, like with Lawrence Taylor? Yeah, they smoke a little crack, fucking go out there and block them niggas.
Yeah.
you'll be like, when I get up there, I'm gonna get up there one of these days. But when I get up there,
game over.
yo,
Oh my
skip.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Or Bill
I
love
different back
Unk.
then, man.
I love Unk.
Funny.
Hey, shout out to you,
So-
Unc. You my favorite player. I love you.
Nah, Unk is my favorite
shout out
entertainer.
Shannon.
Appreciate you.
Bro.
One of my favorite
Entertainer.
entertainers.
He
Favorite
my-
player, that's crazy. That's real crazy. There's a
He
lot
my
of players
favorite-
that
he
have
my
come to the
favorite.
league. Favorite player, you really glazing homeboy right
Look
now.
at this. Hey, look at this. Look at this right here. Tight end.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot. Come on, favorite player. I was about to wrap this out.
Favorite
Now you got
player.
me on this. Your favorite player?
Of all time?
Favorite player of all time, and I didn't even get to watch him play. I had to go on the.
That's right. You weren't
I had
even
to
old
go on
enough.
the.
You had to go on the boob
yeah.
tubes.
Yeah,
What I
I'll
always
take
say, man, DJ
I'll
has
take
like
Grandpa.
just the worst takes of all
That's
time,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
And
Like I
I
was
thought
getting
I
ready
mean,
to
that's
be
not
was
like,
even.
gonna have
Well,
him
hold
this
on. That's not
season.
even a take though. That's
He
just his
takes the
personal
cake.
favorite player. But like,
I had to go on the
fair.
VHS tape. I had to go on the VHS tapes that my uncle recorded, and I would be watching them, and I'm like, oh
wait,
man,
yo,
that
DJ, what did you play when you played football? What position did you play?
oh, okay. Hold
We
on,
didn't.
wait a
We never
minute.
got
We're
into
getting into
this. Yeah,
personal lore.
yeah. We never got into
Uh,
everyone's lore. So yeah.
when I was in high school, I was a punter.
Okay,
Really?
okay. Word,
I was a
word.
punter. I was a punter, middle linebacker, backup quarterback, and then the semi pro that I play D line, O line, linebacker.
Word, word.
Yeah, hey, let's go, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to give me a jersey,
Also,
yo.
I did lie to you, Brandon. I apologize. I apologize. I did lie to you. He's not my favorite player.
Who's your favorite
He's
player?
my,
He just
he's my,
rage
he's
baited the
my,
absolute
he's
shit out of you, by the
I
way.
don't. Yeah.
he's my second favorite player. I forgot. We all know.
Cortland
My
Sutton, your
Lord
favorite
and
player.
I, where's my gun? I'll shoot him right now.
Who's your favorite player?
My favorite player of all time, Tim Tebow.
Oh my goodness.
Tim Tebow.
All right, so
I for,
I'm just gonna circle it back
I
to the
love
tight
T-Bow as a
ends.
yeah,
piece,
go
We don't
ahead,
bro.
go ahead and wrap
even
it up.
He's such
gotta
a.
He is.
Tim Tebow's
Speaking
such
of
a
tight ends, he
beautiful
is a tight
person.
end.
right.
He was a tight end.
Hey,
Right.
he's a tight end. At least Tebow put his hand in the dirt, unlike my guy.
I can't express how upset I am right now.
Then you know what? That's okay. We can save the expression for
You got
later.
rage baited, bro.
I mean,
it goes Tebow, Shannon Sharp, and then probably Champ Bailey. And then after that it goes Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis.
What a top three.
Yeah, hey, Champ Bailey's the best cornerback of all time. All right, I gotta go, guys. No.
I mean, bro.
Yeah, I just looked at Q's
no.
face and he just like it just looked like he just grabbed his gun and just loaded ammo into it and he was just ready to go. Like
Bro's playing roulette. Bro's
look
playing
at
roulette
Brody's
with
face right now.
himself.
He's sleeping actually. You just put Bro to sleep.
Better put some Z's in there next to that
Yeah,
man's
word.
face, bro.
Producer.
That man said.
I'm calling his line. No answer. Sorry, he's not doing it for you. Too much work.
So we didn't even talk about this off air, but to move forward, looking into next week, as we're evaluating the next set of players, we're obviously going to continue with the offense, but now we've got the offensive line where I feel like there's some juicy mofos across the line and across the league.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to get about that. What I wanted to ask you guys, I guess now on air, is where do we start? Do we want to start at tackle? Do we want to go outside in? We want to go inside out? Well, we could all argue that they're all equally as valuable. This man says,
sure.
kick step.
I'm surprised he did not just elbow himself on the corner of that dresser, bro. I'm honestly shocked.
I've been playing the position for a
I'm not
while. I
even
know awareness.
That could be a
Awareness. I've
telephone
been playing
booth.
it for a while.
Okay.
I say we start at tackle.
Yeah.
All right.
Surely.
Hey, a little sneak peek preview. We're talking about tackle.
Yeah. There you go. If you made it this far, we talk about tackle.
You know what?
If you made it after my terrible take, hey, we doing tackle.
If you made it this far, you know what? I'm gonna give my guy a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. If you made it this far, I'm saying it. You know what? The stats low key don't reflect tight ends, and I feel like everyone can agree on this. That like literally, we were all talking relatively similar stats. Kind of, I say kind of, like very. Yeah, like yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, me, me, Valid, and DJ all talking like similarly. But like I feel like in terms of literally what Brandon was showing us earlier. Sorry for those who are listening to the podcast. Go over to YouTube if you want to go see that again. but like they don't go just to go receiving. So like those stats, it's just when they need to go out and they need to go rush. So like, but low key, we kind of dogged a little bit on tight ends today, but all the stats does not define those players, and they sit at top 5 for a reason, and that's why we're talking about them. So
Yeah, facts.
that's what I gotta say. Sorry to my guy. I'm sorry, man, but like,
He's coming
No,
for
I
you.
ain't
It's too
sorry.
late. You know
I
you
ain't
didn't.
sorry.
He didn't just
We
watch your
signed-
pod.
That's
You
not
know
your
that, right?
fault.
He clicked off the video. He's already clicking off. He's finding a way to get to you. So it's too
yeah,
late.
you know what?
Hopefully he's in the gym then. You know.
Like, I gotta get like my plane ticket. Like,
I'm gonna see you when I see you.
Yeah, in the gym or in the
We
lab
already
because it sounds like
So-
he ain't it.
So
Ooh,
I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
that's fire.
We already signed our ops certificate. All 3 of us.
Hey, I didn't dog my guy. You know,
We lost spells.
Joy Warrior, we straight, bro. We straight, bro. If you want to come to Jersey and
Man.
find out, bro.
Someone bring it home. Someone bring it home.
Like, I'm trying to get my way.
I want my
Big ass phone.
guy. I want my guy to come down here because then I'll be like, hey, let me show you how to
Oh, I
pass
was like,
real
what
quick.
the fuck?
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Did I miss anything crazy?
No.
All right, cool. Yeah.
I'm dead. Great job, Will. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of The Off Season presented by Cardinal Studios. From myself, Brandon, from Q, from Isabella, from Michael, from Denzel. We love y'all. I appreciate all y'all's time.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thanks for that.
Sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And if you don't feel like listening to the podcast and would rather watch and get our live reactions, make sure to check us out on YouTube.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we did.
Also, if you like sports and games, check out our Discord link in the description.